welcome to my channel. Hi guys, welcome to my channel over here, where today we are going to be trying out some new products. I think there's a few in here that may be new to me, but most of it is new. So please give this video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and turn that bell notification on. And we're just gonna jump into it because I'm excited as always. All right, so we are gonna try the Lawless with the filler lip plumping line smoothing tinted balm stick. This is new from Lawless. I actually do have their lip mask. I purchased that with all of this. Let me do this just a little. And I will say the mask is amazing. I got it in birthday cake. Oh, that smells delicious. So we shall see how this works. Sometimes I'll look at reviews, but 9 times out of 10 I don't, and I didn't with all of this stuff, so we shall see what the reviews on this is as far as my thoughts on this. This is all, like I said, new to me. I think there's only two products that are new to me here, and then one older one that we're just gonna slap on real fast when we're done with the eyes. And I just went ahead and did my brows, and I just used my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and then my Milani Stay Put Brow Wax. I love these two together, great combination. But here is what the packaging looks like. So it's just a balm. I'm gonna probably guess that since it's a balm, it's not gonna have a lot of color. And I got this one in Pink Marshmallow. Really the main reason is because pink's my favorite color. I do think the packaging is cute. I feel like it's cheaply made though, and especially for the price, so we shall see. But again, I do really like their birthday suit mask. I've already tried that out. I've used it a lot. Okay, does it have a smell? Not really. I feel like it goes on nice and smooth. But to be honest, I don't know. I feel like it looks like so many of my other lip balms, so many of my lip glosses, oils. I feel like it doesn't help the lines too much on my lips. Maybe a little, but nothing to the extreme. It looks nice, it feels nice, but honestly, I don't think it's worth the price. I'll leave everything down below with the pricing and the link in case you do want to check it out. But my first impressions, it's good, it's not great. I honestly wouldn't spend the money on it. I have so many other drugstore products that I like better. All right, now we're gonna jump into eyes, and then we would jump into a new concealer, and we have a new powder foundation. So I finally picked up this Tarte, it was the Gilded eyeshadow palettes. There's 2 of them, so the other one we will try out in another video. I'm not sure, this one doesn't have a shade on it. I did do some swatches when I bought it, and it just looks beautiful, and it has a nice big mirror. It just beautiful, beautiful. And we do have some new brushes to try out for the face, not for the eyes, from BK Beauty. They're not new to the market brushes, but they're new to me, so we're gonna give those a try as well. So we're gonna jump into Rhyme, and we're just gonna pop her in the crease here. We're just gonna try out a couple matte colors, and then a shimmer for the lid. Sometimes I'll go in with the shimmer color first. I actually was doing that for quite some time, but then I don't know, I just kind of, I guess, forgot I was doing that. Have you guys ever done that where you forget that like you changed something up? Because it's not something that like drastically changes the way your makeup looks, so you don't remember that you were doing it a certain way. Am I the only one because I'm just, you know, up there in age at 37? So this matte color is really pretty. It went on very smoothly, especially for having the hooded eyes. So I do like that. I feel like this shadow is really pretty. It's a neutral color. I mean, the other one has more color in it, and I debated to purchase it honestly for a long time. The price kind of is expensive. I got this during Tarte's Family and Friends sale, along with a new brush that we will try out as well in another video, because I do have some other high-end stuff I want to try. It will be a lot smaller of a video as far as new products go, and then there's also going to be some products I'm going to be showing on TikTok and Shorts, so make sure you follow me on there as well. I will have my social media linked down below. And then make sure you have that bell notification on so you are reminded of any of my uploads, including the shorts. But this is a really pretty color. I really like it. It blended really well. It's this color right here. So now I think we're going to, let's go ahead and jump into, what's this one? Dom, right there. Put that in the crease, and then we're going with the shimmer. So yeah, I debated for a couple reasons. The price, for one, I think it was like $50 some, but honestly, I guess that's not too bad for getting 2 eyeshadow palettes. Definitely not too bad, and I am a fan of Tarte. There's been some hit or miss products with them, but for the most part, I am a fan of theirs. I have tried a lot of products of theirs and have enjoyed a lot of their products. But also, I just wasn't sure because I don't usually do color. If you're not new, you know. If you know, you know. I'm not much of a color girl when it comes to my eyeshadows. I'm pretty darn basic, and I go with neutrals. And the other shadow, it's got some neutrals in it, but I feel like it leans more towards colorful eyeshadow looks. And I guess I'm just not that artistic with creating those type of looks, and so I've just never been drawn to colorful eyeshadows. But I was like, you know what? 30% off of 50 something for 2 shadows isn't bad, so we're gonna do it. And if I don't like that other eyeshadow palette, I can always pass it on to my kids, which I do that a lot with a lot of my stuff that doesn't work after I've used it a few times and realize, okay, this isn't for me, or after I've used it up in certain videos, because I've done videos where I'm showing products that don't work for me. And you guys, this is a first impressions if you are new to my channel, so I'm just giving first impressions for you guys. So make sure you keep an eye out, and you also subscribe. That way you know when I upload my speed reviews. These products probably will be my speed reviews for this month because of trying it out earlier in the month. If I try something out later in the month, I go ahead and do that in the following month, but I'll try all these products out throughout the month. All right, both of those blended so nicely together. They're both really pretty. I really do like the neutral look it gave. So I think now we're gonna go on with this color down here, and it's called Vintage. So it's like a silvery gold. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty, you guys. This is a really nice eyeshadow palette. I feel like these palettes can be so hit or miss with like Tarte and Too Faced, but this one's really nice. Those mattes just went on so nicely, and to be honest, like there's like no fallout. I am not seeing any fallout. Oh, well, there's a little piece right there. So very, very little fallout. That's such a beautiful color, and I feel like both the shimmers and the mattes in this palette are very smooth. Like they just felt so smooth going on. All right, so we're gonna do the other eye real quick, and then I'm going to put on a little bit of color on the lower lash line. I did buy a eyeliner that, well, a couple actually. One of them will be coming today. And it will be tried out in a drugstore first impressions. We have a drugstore first impressions coming. But I also bought another one. I haven't decided yet if that's gonna go in the video or the other one, but either way, I've been playing around a little bit with trying to do eyeliner. I have hooded eyes, and I feel like that makes it a little difficult. All right, we're gonna go in with that second color. I'm gonna take this domed brush, and we're just gonna buff it on the lower lash line. Does anybody laugh at themselves, like, with the interesting faces they make when they're doing any type of eye makeup? I feel like I make the most interesting looks. And we are literally just waiting on one item to get to me. I think it's already shipped, if I remember correctly, to get that dupes video going, which I'm super excited about. I'm also nervous. I've never done a dupes. It would be my first dupes video. And honestly, like, okay, so there's a little bit more fallout after I was playing around with the eye and doing the lower lash line with that shadow, but really it's very, very minimal. Like, I'm very impressed with this palette. I would put this in probably a great category, honestly. We'll play around with it just a little bit more and you guys will find out exactly how I feel about it during speed reviews. I give you guys good, great, or fail. But I haven't been into an eyeshadow palette in quite a long time, so I was excited. I think the packaging's super cute. I would say this is a really good palette. We'll play around with it a little bit more and figure out if it's good or great, but it's definitely not a fail. I really like the look we came up with. A little bit of shimmer fallout, but no big deal, right? I can really see it right here though. Ow. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about the dupes video, only because, first of all, it's my opinion, you know, if something is a dupe or not, and I don't want to tell you guys something's a dupe and then you guys go, you know, buy it, the lesser item, you know, based off of my video, and then it's not liked. Like, I know that doesn't make sense, but anyways, that will be coming soon. We're waiting for one item, and I've never done makeup where I have like one side of my face of something else, one side of my face of another thing, and there's going to be 2 foundations, so hopefully they match kind of well. I mean, no big deal. I plan to do that when on a day where I'm not really going out. So if the shades don't match perfectly, they don't match perfectly, whatever, right? All right, anyways, now we have the Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet Foundation. So this is a new formulation. Never tried the old one. This is the new one. It says, our worldwide collective of makeup artists has pushed the limits of performance to create your ideal powder foundation, H Skin Matte Velvet. In one swipe, the breakthrough silky smooth formula sinks in with the skin for a high blur effect and even complexion in an ultra natural matte finish. So this one I have kind of seen reviews on just because it is a powder foundation. I have dry skin. I have prepped my skin. I used my Glow Recipe moisturizer. I have a lot of moisturizers right now, you guys. I may or may not be obsessed with skincare, just saying. Especially with Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty right now. Anyways, so I have it all prepped up, but I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. It doesn't say that's necessarily for dry skin. However, I feel like if you prep your skin right, almost any powder foundation could work for you. I've tried a couple and I do like them, so I'm hoping I like this because this puppy was not cheap. I think it was $43. The packaging is really cute. I did swatch it and it feels really smooth, like it says. And interesting enough, the packaging color matches the color of what's inside the package. So that's cool. That was something I didn't know. And then you have a little button here you push and it flips up. You've got a nice mirror, which is obviously dirty. Like I said, I swatched it. It feels so smooth. It looks a little bit lighter. Oop, okay, well that fell out. Then it really is when it goes on the skin. But it does look nice and blurring. Like if I blend it out on my hand, you can see where I blended it out. Sorry about my hands, you guys. They're so dry. But see right here where I blended it, it's smooth, blurring, and looks really nice. It does come with the sponge, I think, because we do have a new makeup brush to try out, like a powder foundation brush. Well, a foundation brush, but I like to use a brush for powder foundation. So we're gonna go one side with this and one side with the brush. And the new brush to try out, like I said, they're not new to the market, but new to me, is BK Beauty's 101. Very nice, interesting brush. This might be really good for a cream product too. I might have to purchase another one. They feel nice, it looks really nice, so I might have to get another one for cream products. Although I do have a couple new brushes for cream. One I've already tried out, another one we will be trying out in a future video, but so soft. So this will be one side and we'll go ahead and go with the sponge on the other. I don't have anything on my face besides skincare. So one side's supposed to give more coverage than the other. Let's go with this side. It feels nice. I just normally don't like, see how dark that looks? I don't normally like this type of application, but I want to go ahead and give the sponge a try. I think this sponge would be really good for maybe like touch-ups, but to actually apply it, we shall see. So yeah, that's actually looking really good with the sponge. Maybe oh, I didn't do my concealer, you guys. All right, well, let's go ahead and just blend out what we have on the face here, and then we will go in with the concealer. Good thing I didn't get up there, right? And then I'm just, so it does look nice and smoothing. I will say I do like that, but we're still gonna try it out with the brush. Anyways, I apologize. So we're gonna try out the new Positive Light Under Eye Brightener from Rare Beauty. I have in the shade Light. We're just gonna use this. We're not gonna try anything else. And we do have a new concealer brush. It's an interesting one from BK Beauty as well. So here's what it looks like. She's got her flat packaging, so normal type of packaging, super cute. And then it's got a roller ball, so that's interesting. I would say you have to dip in a lot, so I don't know if I like those. Yeah, the metal applicator is supposed to feel nice, and that's nice and dandy, but I don't know. I don't know if I like the fact you have to dip in as much. Although I feel like for an eye brightener, you wouldn't need as much. So maybe you wouldn't have to really dip in as much as I'm making it feel like. All right, so let's go ahead and take this BK Beauty 110. Isn't that interesting? I would think this would be powder, but I've seen others use this and it's supposed to be a really good, nice concealer brush. So we're gonna try it. I feel like it's quite big for under the eyes, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. Okay. Not bad. That blended it really, really nicely. I mean, done. Like a one and done type of brush. I really like that. And that brightener looks nice. Obviously, you're not gonna get like a full coverage with it, but it's a nice brightener. I have the one from Too Faced. Maybe it's Tarte. I don't know. That's the one I have currently. I like it. It's definitely a nice, under eye brightener. This one's a little cheaper, and I kind of like this one, I think, a little bit better. We'll see how it plays throughout the day because we're not doing any other concealer, just that. But that looks really nice. All right, and that brush, surprisingly, that's a nice brush for concealer. That's really surprising. I am gonna go ahead and dip in real quick into this Hourglass to set under the eyes. This is new to me. It's just a sample size. I got it using my points through Sephora. So we're gonna see how this looks under the eyes. I have a hard time with powders under my eyes and making me look all dry and cakey. That looks so smooth, you guys. Ooh, I might have to spend the money for the full size. Comment below and let me know if you guys are into any of the stuff on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I've purchased a few things, and I will be some other stuff. God, that's so nice. You guys, that's really, really nice. I really like this. I think I might have to go in for the full size. Just saying. Yeah, let me know. All right, let's go back to this powder foundation. Did that get wet? That looks interesting. Okay, well, let's go back to this. I like how this is applying with the sponge. It's really nice and smooth. I'm actually quite surprised. I know with one side you'll get full coverage and another side you're supposed to get medium coverage. I don't feel it looks dry or cakey. I'm honestly super, super surprised that I like it with this applicator. I mean, I thought, okay, yeah, it would be good for like touch-ups, but it's applying so nicely everywhere. So here's what it looks like on, and with it on with the sponge, and then without it on. I'm gonna use the sponge to do it on this side because, or my lid, because that's one spot I have issues with powders cleaning, not staying on. It looks so good, you guys, and it feels nice, and the sponge actually feels really nice. I may have misjudged the sponge, and my under eyes have never looked so good with that powder. Obsessed. All right, so here's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and do one side of the forehead with this. I feel like that's another spot because that's where a lot of my problem areas are. Since I have sun damaged spots, sometimes powder foundations can cling to those. And like in between my eyebrows sometimes. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, you guys. It is cleaning a little bit to my sun damaged spots, but that's okay. But it looks so good everywhere else. Like, so good. And we're gonna melt everything together at the end with a new to me setting spray. Oh, that looks so good. I'm really impressed. And then you have the other side, but really impressed. All right, now we're gonna go in with the BK Beauty. But yeah, let me know if you guys are planning on getting anything, if you have through 21 days of beauty. I can tell you already, I like this brush. I will also tell you already, I feel like you definitely will get more coverage with that sponge. I have a couple acne spots, and for the most part, this actually covered it up. I'm just really impressed with how it doesn't look dry or caking, how it doesn't look like powder on my skin. It pretty much looks like my skin, but better. It's smoothing, it's blurring, and I don't feel like it's drying me out. And I honestly, it's so lightweight, I can't even feel it on my skin either. And I apologize for the noise. They're doing construction where I live. I mean, this brush, it didn't take long at all. And I feel like we're already done. I really, really like this brush, you guys. I think I might have to get another one and try it out for creams. It's so, so soft, and it looks so good. This powder foundation looks so good. I'm going to the gym after this, so we're gonna put it to the test as far as wear and everything, but here's what it looks like. You guys, it looks so freaking good. So blurring, smooth, doesn't look dry or cakey. That concealer is nice. Again, it's a brightener. It's not meant to actually like fully give you coverage. I'm just gonna go on quick with my tubing mascara from Tarte now that we're done with eyes and put this on. Yeah, I've picked up a couple things already. Both of them were online only deals, and so they got shipped to me. I couldn't pick them up in store, buy them online. I don't think tomorrow is the last day I plan to purchase something until the 17th. And then I plan to pick up some Lancome perfume. I'm like, I hate when I poke myself. I hate it. I normally don't do that with this one, but we did today. All right, oh man. Yeah, but I'm excited because I've tried some in the past and liked it, so we'll see. Oh, my eyes very, very much blurry and watery. I will say there's something from Lancome that I picked up that I'm excited for, that I will probably go ahead and share with you guys in a video maybe, or maybe even just a real, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so now we have 3 face products, and I'm so excited for all 3, surprisingly, because one of them, oh, my eyes are so watery. One of them, I haven't really been into highlighters till recently. Well, possibly recently, I should say. Oh, man. I really got myself good. Okay, so the first one is not new to the market, but it came out, I want to say at the end of last year. It is the HAUS Labs Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer, and it says HAUS Tech powered with fermented arnica, squalene, and talc free. So I do love that it's talc free, and we're gonna give her a try. I've heard great things about this bronzer. So like I said, it's not new to the market, but the next 2 products are, but this is new to me, and it did come out the end of last year, so just a few months ago. Really cute, nice, very sleek matte packaging there. And I think I got it in light 3. Yeah, light level 3, nice mirror. Of course, we've got the HAUS Labs logo. We do have a new brush for the blush we're gonna use, but this one isn't new. So let's tap off some excess. Oh my gosh. I do have some cream products to try, but that's gonna be in that other trying out high-end makeup video I was talking about. And some will also be in a short and TikTok, because I didn't, yeah, you can put creams on with a powder foundation, but I have these powders that I wanted to try, and I felt like it would probably just be best to try them with these. Look at that, you guys. I love it. And it looks so good. It's not picking up that foundation. It's looking so nice, and it's just smooth on the skin. I've really lately been enjoying putting up here, so we're gonna do that. It just looks so nice and smooth. It doesn't feel powdery. I've also been putting it here too, and I like that look as well. There's a little bit of kickback, but to be honest, that doesn't bother me as long as it looks good on the face. And I'm telling you, holy cow, that looks so good. It looks natural too. I like the color. I think light 3 looks good. If you're my skin tone or close, I think light 3 would look good. It's just so pretty. It's so, again, like lightweight. You can't even feel it on the skin. It looks beautiful. It's an A+ for me. All right, now the next 2, well, next 3 technically, but the next 2 face products are new to the market, and it is the HAUS Labs new Color Fuse blushes. And it's the same, except it has a Hydra Berry and the fermented Artica, and I have mine in Pomelo Peach. I was going back and forth on colors, and I like that it's a little bit, it's the same type of packaging as the bronzer, but a little different. So I like that, because when you're grabbing it out of, you know, your makeup drawers, you may mix them up if they were exactly the same. They don't feel cheap at all, definitely not. So that's nice, because they were not cheap. And here's what she looks like. So cute. And then we have the BK Beauty 112. So it's a really small, I didn't realize how small it was, blush brush. So we shall see. Super soft again. So far I've been really impressed with BK Beauty brushes here, the 2 we've tried. I want to pick up some, okay, it's working. Okay, it just might take a little bit longer. I feel like it's definitely, okay. So pretty. Look at that, you guys. That's so pretty. Some of their eye brushes too. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys can see it on camera. It looks like you can. That's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Let's see if we can build it up and it doesn't look too crazy. Yeah, this brush isn't bad. Definitely, I was thinking, oh crap, that's really small. But it's working really well. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, you guys. I'm glad I got this shade. I was looking at a few other shades, but I went ahead and decided to go with this one, and I'm glad I did. It's a really pretty light peach color. You can either build it up or have it more subtle, but you guys, this is gorgeous. And again, it's so smooth going on. It looks so natural. It doesn't feel dry and cakey, none of that. Like, way to go, HAUS Labs. I was wondering when I saw that she came out with the bronzer, if she was gonna come out with a blush, kind of like it. Obsessed. Another really good product. All right, so the last face product is the new Rare Beauty Positive Light highlighter, and I have mine in exhilarate. I debated on this one for a long time, mainly because I haven't really been into highlighters. Nothing's really spoke to me, and I just haven't been. And I have dry skin and I have texture, so I just haven't been into it. But we're gonna try her today, and we're gonna try her on the face. Now let's swatch her. That wasn't like a bad ooh, but If you don't like a blinding highlight, you may not like this. I don't mind a blinding highlight, just not all the time, obviously. And I forgot a brush. So we're gonna just use this. And I'm gonna clean it off real quick. Our BK Beauty concealer brush. And we're just gonna very lightly tap in, because that looks like if you go a little overboard, it looks like it will, yeah, it can get a little out of hand. And we're using this brush, and it's not as, like the bristles, as you can see, they would be a little bit more firm. They're not like loose or anything like the blush brush, or even this one, I feel like is a little bit more loose. So I don't want to go in too much. I'm a little nervous because, yeah, that's blinding, but that's so gorgeous. And it feels so smooth. So Silky Smooth is definitely a great name. Hey guys, maybe this highlighter is gonna get me back into highlighter. I mean, because like I said, I haven't, the highlighters I have, I've honestly really just been using them as like a shimmer shadow. I have barely been using them. Oh yeah, let's put some on the Cupid's bow. But how beautiful. Like, you can either really build it up if you're someone who is just like in your face, super blinding highlighter, or you can go in with very little, which I'm so glad I didn't just go in with as much as I normally do, and build it up, or keep it somewhat subtle. I don't want to say subtle because I even think this isn't very subtle, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, we're gonna take that lip plumping off. I would say that is the only product in this video that I wouldn't recommend so far. We have one more product, and she's expensive, but the packaging, you guys, the packaging is gorgeous. And if you know, you know, I love packaging. It is the new Hourglass Unlocked Satin Cream Lipsticks. I have mine in Oasis. I mean, look at that. Look at that packaging. And it's a, you just pull it out, but to put it back in, it's gonna be a magnet. So stinking cute. Like, this would look beautiful on my vanity. I don't have a lip liner. We're just gonna go in without one and try it out. Ooh, that's really smooth. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. I would definitely say it's a satin cream for sure. We'll see how it wears throughout the day too. Like, so all of this is gonna be put to the test here soon at the gym. After I'm done and I get my mess cleaned up, I will be being in my gym clothes and going to the gym. I feel like that went on really well without even a lip liner. There we go. That feels super nice, and it looks really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right, we are going to spray the face now with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. We need to melt it all together. All those powders. My face does not feel tight. It feels really, really nice. Like, for having a powder foundation, a powder blush, a powder bronzer, a powder highlighter, like, I feel like it looks really good and it feels really good. It doesn't feel tight. I'm loving the look. And like I said, this powder foundation looks so good, you guys. Look at that. Like, so good. And everything just melted together, and that gave such a pretty glow to my face too. Dupe though, there's a dupe I have for it. All right, real quick, we're gonna go over everything just real fast. I really like this, surprisingly, for the fact that I haven't really been into eyeshadow palettes, but it looks like we got a good one here, so stay tuned for my final thoughts and speed reviews. This powder foundation shocked me mainly because I saw a lot of, I did look at reviews for this, like I said, because of it being a powder, but mainly it shocked me because of the fact that a lot of the reviews, especially dry skin people, some dry skin people loved it, but I heard a lot of mixed reviews. There were a lot of mixed reviews. People who used the old one liked it better than this one. I'm not sure exactly 100% what the difference is, minus the fact they took talc out. Maybe I should put the mascara on at the very end. But I like it, and that sponge applicator, I mean, it's gonna be a pain to clean this every time, but I clean my brushes and stuff all the time. It's nice. I definitely dogged on it a little too soon. It really was nice. It gave a little bit more coverage than the brush. And speaking of brushes, I like these. Like, this one isn't bad. I do prefer a little bit bigger of a brush, but it's very nice. It worked better than I thought it was going to because of the size. And this powder, or I keep saying powder, this foundation brush, oh, so beautiful. I mean, they look so nice too, and they feel so nice. They're nice and soft. This applied my foundation so well. I can't wait to try it out even more with a liquid. I feel like it put that powder on very smoothly, very nicely, very evenly. Really like it. And this surprised me out of the three more because I thought, oh, okay, I'll use that as a powder, you know, to set my under eyes. I actually really do like it as a concealer brush. I'm not sure why it works so well, but it does. Like, I'm excited to try it with more like fuller coverage concealers. And then the Rare Beauty highlighter, I'm very shocked with this as well. I mean, it's so pretty and glowy, but it looks natural. It doesn't look like you have a stripe of glitter on your face. So stay tuned for final thoughts on that. The Rare Beauty under eye brightener, definitely will be putting it to the test, and that foundation at the gym. Now, I wouldn't wear this alone because it definitely isn't really giving me much coverage, as you guys can see, but it did brighten my under eyes, and it did blend out very, very fast and nicely. So stay tuned for that one as well. The setting spray is going to be in a dupes, so make sure you watch that. This wasn't new to the market, but new to me. So I have to say, like I said, I think I need to go and spend the full price. I'm going to try it with other concealers first, but as long as it doesn't dry my under eyes out, make them look cakey like a lot of powders do, this might be my new favorite high-end powder. And then we have the lipstick here. So far, I really like it. It doesn't exhilarate my lines. It doesn't make them look more, like, it doesn't do anything for them, but it doesn't make them look worse. The packaging is just to die for. It's so nice and creamy and satin feeling, so stay tuned for that, but really liking that. And then we have the blush from HAUS Labs, gorgeous color. I definitely need to pick up some more and try some more colors. And it's so smooth and silky, and it just melts into your skin and your foundation, your base. Like, love it. Stay tuned though for final thoughts, because it will be, all of this is going to be tried out throughout the month, and then it will be in speed reviews. And the powder bronzer is the same. It's smooth, it's silky, just blended into this powder foundation. I'm liking it. And then our last product is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Tinted Lip Balm. Said in the beginning, it's okay. I don't think it's worth the price. I think you can find something better at the drugstore, or even equivalent to this at the drugstore for a lot cheaper. It feels nice, it looks nice, but I don't feel like it did any plumping. It did put a little bit of that minty feeling on my lips, but I didn't see any plumping while we were doing our makeup. And the packaging is cute, but I feel like it's also it feels cheaply made for the price. And I have other stuff that I actually feel like looks better on my lips, like my CoverGirl Yummy Gloss that I took forever to try out, but I finally did, and I'm obsessed with that. I've been using it almost every day. I like that already over this. So I would say out of everything, this was the only thing that I would say was a fail. But everything else was amazing, you guys. Like, I'm so excited to hear your guys' thoughts. So please comment below and let me know if you've tried any of these, and if you have, what your thoughts are, if they worked for you, if they didn't work for you, especially that powder foundation, and your thoughts on BK Beauty brushes, because I'm so excited to pick up more. I definitely think I'm gonna pick up another one of these for creams, although like I said, I do have 2 other brushes. One is for creams, another one is for powders. I've already tried that one out and I like it. It's from Tarte. But the cream one we will try out in either an Instagram, or not an Instagram reel, a TikTok or a shorts, or an actual video with the rest of my high-end stuff. But I really like this, so I think it would be fun to get another one and try it for my cream products, like a cream contour or a bronzer. I don't necessarily want to use it for that and have like that on here, and powder foundation, liquid foundation, so I would just pick up another one. But these are amazing. Let me know if you've tried this and if you know why it works so well, because to me it looks more like an under eye setting powder brush, which is what I thought I was going to use it for, and then I'm like, you know what, no, we'll use it for what they say it's for. And great job, BK Beauty. All right, guys, I'm so excited to hear your thoughts, and let me know if you plan to pick up anything from 21 Days of Beauty. Any makeup I get from there, we will put in a video. I think I'm more interested in the skincare this time around. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. I would love for you to stick around and make sure the bell notification's on. I'm gonna let you go. I will see you guys here very soon. Bye.